Hello friends, now let us take up the concept number 1, 15.1, overviewing Java program from the bottom up. In this context, I would like to tell you one thing. Whenever you are studying a subject, periodically after completion of some part, you have to review your progress and you have to recap the entire thing and then proceed to the next module or next phase. In that manner, you should not wait up to the completion of the subject. If you wait up to the completion of the subject, if you have to review your knowledge and all that, you miss a lot. That is why periodically we put a pause and review what we learned and recap everything. If any a monitoring mechanism is there like tests and all that, you must write, and you have to proceed with self confidence for the next phase of study. Understand? So, now so far we have learned hundreds of concepts and worked out hundreds of programs. Now, let us review the basic structure of the program in two angles. One is bottom up, second one is top down. Then if any gaps are there in our knowledge, then we can fill it up, and whenever we think of a Java program, a complete picture is visualized. This is the right strategy for a student who wants to become a professional. Now, for this purpose, now let us review the Java program in a bottom up approach. That means from bottom to end, how it is structured, what are the elements in that. For everything, let us have a briefing. The first one is character set. As you know that character is the basic element in a program, because if you write any program using by collection of characters only, you write a program. That is why even a blank space is also a character. So, character is the basic element, and we use Java uses a set of characters that is called Java character set. Java uses Unicode character set, whereas C and C++ use ASCII character set, and Java uses Unicode character set. Unicode character set, what is the difference between ASCII character set and Unicode character set? The basic difference is ASCII character set, the maximum bits, number of bits are 7. Its size is 7 bits. Of course, it is stored in 1 byte, 8 bits, but actually the 7 bits. But Unicode size is 16 bits. That is why the character size in C is 1 byte, the character size in Java is 2 bytes. That is the major difference. Because of this 16 bits, it can cover all the world languages. Totally 65,535 characters can be created, whereas it is limited to 128 in ASCII character set. So, here the first one is character set. Using characters only, we can create a program. Thereafter, the next one is tokens. Tokens are like words in a human language. You see that human language structure is also like that. You take any human language, for example, English, there are 26 characters. 26 characters, and you create words by composing the characters. Let us say pen, P-E-N, book, B-O-O-K. So, by composing characters, we create words. So, here in Java, in programming languages, those words are known as tokens. So, whatever units we use. Here this is the basic element, this is the base token is the basic unit. Now you see I write a simple statement int age is, see that here 5 types of tokens 5 types of tokens we composed and a meaningful statement or instruction is formed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the same manner, same human language also, by composing certain set of words we form a meaningful sentence. This is a book, this is a book. By composing 4 words we formed a meaningful sentence. Okay. These are tokens. And thereafter data types. Data types are the very core element. Actually, most students are not successful in mastering programming languages. The basic reason is they miss the basics. They do not know the basic meaning and purpose, the real meaning of the data type and variable. The confusion starts there only. That is why you must understand the real meaning. What name represents is secondary. What is the real meaning of the element you must understand. Suppose variable, if you take in mathematics also one variable is there, in programming languages also one variable is there. The meaning is totally different, the purpose is totally different. So, that is why I want you to know the real meaning of the term. Actually, names I cannot change. Suppose variable, in my view it is a misnomer, even though the confusion starts at that word. I strongly believe that, but I cannot change that. But what I can do, I can explain the real meaning of the particular term data type. Data type is a blueprint for the variable. Now, if you take that, this what you call age variable, this is a data type. What is the relation between them? If you see that analytically, for that little maturity is required. That is why after 70% of the course I am discussing. Here you see it is a blueprint for this. How it is a blueprint? Suppose you want to construct a house, first what you do? You develop the blueprint. Blueprint defines the characteristics of the house to be constructed, understand. Now, here one variable, this is a real thing like your house. So, the corresponding blueprint you are developing. So, how it is a blueprint? Int means you know that. What it represents? It represents whole numbers. It represents whole numbers, positive, negative and 0. Number 2, it is having certain range, language to language it differs, certain range is there, whatever value you use and all that, it should be subject to that range only. Number 3, certain types of operations can be performed, like arithmetical operations, relational operations, logical operations, etc. can be performed. These characters, the set of characteristics are known as the blueprint. So, whenever the age or some other variable you are defining subject to this blueprint only, that is being created, that you have to understand. Okay. So, data type means you must understand that defines a blueprint. In Java, these are 2 types, primitive data type and reference data type. Primitive data type, there are 8 primitive data type like boolean, char, byte, short, int, lang, float and double, 8 primitive data type and 5 reference data type. What are the 5 reference data type? Class, array, interface, enumeration and annotation. So far 3 of the reference type, 8 primitive types I explained and work out number of programs, and 3 reference type, array, class and interface I have explained, and in the next chapter I am going to explain enumeration as well as annotation. Okay, that is data type. First you understand that data type represents a blueprint for the real thing. That is the real meaning. Until unless you get maturity in programming, you cannot understand, you cannot view it like that.